Sai, I'm a tarot reader, and I'm here to provide you with some collective messages. So, if you have found yourself here, there may be some messages here for you. However, if they do not fit, do not force them. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, needed something to hold the cards. Alright. Spirit, what do we have? We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the same card that the last reading started on. Okay, so there's something really important lately about grounding, about tending to the material, about the health of your body, good nutrition and sleep, exercise, all of these aspects. There's a grounding that needs to be had or is being had. You're either working on these things or there's a need to work on these things. The Seven of Cups is about illusions, daydreams, confusion, just a fog. You know, sometimes we go through phases where there's just this lingering fog or mist, or it's not completely clear. Things aren't completely clear. Even if there's not something, illusory, it's just that there's a thickness that is hard to parse through intuitively. There's something about taking care of the health, sleeping enough, so you're sleeping enough, eating enough, exercise, so you're in a good state of mind, a good state of, a good stable state of emotion, energetic in the physical body, spiritually in tune. What else do we have to look at this? What else do we have to look at? All the cards fell to the floor. Not all the cards, but several cards. What else do we have in the collective? Today's Queen of Pentacles. Alright, we have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay. There's something here about the feeling a sense of achievement or success, feeling motivated, feeling a drive, feeling ready to be seen, put yourself out there. There could be some sort of offer coming towards you in terms of creation, a creative opportunity, possibly. But overall, there is this sense of achievement, this sense of drive, the sense of having a passion and a motivation towards that which you want to see yourself succeed in. Alright? There's something here about being seen, being visible in some way, shape, or form. With the Ace of Wands, it could be a creative project, a passion, something you're speaking. This could be something like you're speaking about. It's being heard, it's being seen by many people. And by many, it doesn't mean like crowds of people, unless you are like a public speaker or something like that. But it means more than a group. Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. You're starting off definitely with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. You're starting off with some sort of project that is very fulfilling. Some sort of project, some sort of idea, business venture, relationship. relationship, creation, move, whatever it might be. There's definitely movement here with the Wands energy. It's through more of a grounded or practical manner. It's through a way of patience, or more, there's planning, more planning than patience. It's more planning, it's more detail oriented. There's movement with something in that regards. It's organizing something, okay, in the material realm, whatever that might be. It's organizing something, it's tidying something, it's making something comprehensive, it's comprehensible, it's making something detailed in the way that it is easily presentable. Whatever that might be for you. For some of you, I'm picking up, this could be home life. For some of you, this is creative. For some of you, this is work. And something that makes you feel very fulfilled. It makes you feel stable. You feel stable in some sort of movement, and some sort, as well as some sort of visibility, some sort of expression here. It's something that's being expressed is being seen and heard. Something, whether that expression is verbal or physical or energetic, whatever that means. It just came through. There's a period here, either approaching or being had, that you are feeling successful, emotionally fulfilled, proud of the self for implementing something that you have cultivated. There is a joy here. There's a lot of energy. And it's not just of the self. It's of community. It's of networking. It's of other. It's of collective. It's something that's not just had with the self. And there's enough to go around here. There's enough to witness. Okay, take this as it resonates. I'm just channeling what's coming through. I just feel like, have I not pulled together the message? Have I not pulled something together yet? Is like the feeling that I'm getting here, or yeah, have I not pulled it all together yet? So maybe that's where the detail is coming from. Maybe this is driven by a sense of perfectionism, or driven by a sense of urgency, or a sense of getting something right, whatever that may mean. Okay. I feel as though there's some sort of guidance here to be easy on the self, to take it at a practical pace, at a, planning step by step, moving step by step. There's a lot of excitement here, and I think that there is advice for you to heed the energy, the amount of energy that's coming through, and how it's being placed, or when it's being placed, to what extent. There's something to do here with not overwhelming the self, and not getting so bogged down by detail that you have a tunnel vision. Like, let it be shared, let it be shared, let it be expansive, let it be let it be open. Okay, anything else here, Spirit? Overall, there is something successful. There is something fulfilling. There is something that is going to feel expansive. It's just, and I just heard the right time. I was about to say it's just the right time. Okay, so in any aspect, it is the right time to move forwards with something, or for something to be successful, or for something to be seen, something to be expressed. But I do want to pull it back to grounding. I do want to pull it back to grounding the energy, grounding the intention, so that it isn't scattered, or so that it isn't on the opposite, so tunnel. It's like becoming so detail oriented or perfectionistic that things become scattered, like, right, when something becomes so focused that the energy becomes erratic. A lot of buzzing in one space, it's like it was like from liquid to solid. Okay, like that's what I got. I can't remember the name of that process right now, but from liquid to solid, like the particles buzzing into a tighter space. Like, do not allow yourself to tense up because you are so scattered in one way or another, or locked in. I'm feeling this locked in. It's like this energy of, okay, getting locked in, but then it can be to an extent where you're locked in. It's something that becomes rigid. It's something that becomes constricting. Like, allow something to be open, allow something to have a flow, allow something to be more, it's based off intention, but let the movement from that intention be more fluid, more open, more free. Yeah, there's something here at the Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. There's something here about not constricting the self to a certain aspect, a certain way of doing. I saw the Hierophant, a certain way of doing things that you have been used to, or that seems more structured. With the Page of Cups here, it's something, again, more fluid. It's something more open. It's something more curious. Especially, the pages here, it's something more curious, and it's something more, it's not, I just heard it's not abbreviated. Like, as though you're trying to make things more, it's to the point. You're trying to get things to the point that it is constrictive, that it isn't able to move and it grow in the way that it needs to. Okay, that felt like, okay, allowing things to move and grow at their own pace. Your own creative projects, your own business, your own personal growth, another's growth, your connections, your creation, whatever it might be, is to allow it to grow at its own pace. Allow it to become what it is meant to become on its own accord. It's as though I'm speaking about an entity outside of you. And in very specific case or scenario, this could be like a child. But that, it doesn't feel like that's what it's geared towards. It feels like this message is more geared towards an array of being, or an array of creating, and that you're allowing something to be what it is in its own time, to learn from what you are creating. It's like giving to something and it giving back to you. Whether you're creating a home, whether you're creating a relationship, a business, a project, a creation, whatever it is here, allow it to become its own. Take on a mind of its own. Learn from it. Learn from the experience. Learn from what, like, ask the creation what it wants from you or what it needs from you to become its best self. And not in a way of force, not in a way of flow, not in a way of restricting yourself, or in a way of like guidelines and rigidity, squares and shapes. It's like, if this makes sense, it's like water and wind and expression. Expression is like that. It's something about, yeah, it not being, there's a word I'm looking for, concrete, or you can't place it. It's not, it's something that can't be placed. It's not to be boxed. And in this being outside of yourself, this also reflects something internal of yourself. Do not force yourself to be boxed. All right, there may be a lot of changes that are to proceed for you in the near future, and you are meant to allow them to move you. It's not just move with them, it's allow them to move you. Be very open to learning in this next phase of your life as something takes shape, whatever that is. It could be an array of things, it really could. So allow what's taking shape to move you, influence you, teach you what it is meant to teach you, and not by placing what it is meant to teach you upon it, but learning that through the process of it teaching you. And I believe that is the message here. I believe that tied it up very nicely. So I hope this found everyone that it was meant for, and I hope it found you in a very open and receptive state. And until next time, guys, very much love.